Here we go! No, that character is dead. So dead. Hello everybody! Geekdomo, we are playing 30 Days of DayZ, and today is day number 14. Fierceish. Fiercane. Not 40. 14. Alright, so that character's toast. We're gonna... Might as well find a nice server to play on. Looking at the ping plus if it's a daytime server. Plus if it's open, if there's only one. 24 nighttime. No. Eh. I'll check out Shadowcasters. Pretty packed. Hear noise behind me, that is my dog. Okay. I'm wearing white. Okay. Well, we can head straight for the airbase. So how's everybody doing? You know what? We're at Electro. Before I head straight for the base, why don't I come up here and move on through town? I don't like doing this specifically because there are zombies in here. But, you know what? I got nothing to lose at this point. I just started on the beach. Shoo-doo-dooby-doo. So we got 2 feet of snow last night, and it is 5 below 0 outside right now with a wind chill factor of I think 15 below. So it's pretty freaking cold, and that's why I'm wearing a skull cap, because my head is numb. My toes are numb. I'm actually running my video card with the fan on low so it heats up nice and it's toasting, make my feet all nice and toasty. Oh! What the heck? She's hurt? What the heck was that? Oh my god, she broke her leg. What the hell? I opened a door and she broke her leg? It's a little bit buggy. We will say that this game is a bit buggy. I have to kill this character right now. Maybe if let's try switching servers. That was crap. I've never seen that before. Like, I've fallen downstairs, but I didn't fall. I just opened the door up. And she suddenly goes, oh, and falls over. Unless somebody killed me with a sniper rifle. He didn't say I was bleeding. Okay. Well. I play on daytime servers, I don't need this crap. So that was good, that was a good switch. Oh, and a backpack! Look at that! That was worth the switch right there. Sometimes like glitches like that happen. If you log out quick enough, it doesn't have a chance to save your character to the server. So when you start over, all it does is remember where your character's position was, but not the state condition that you're in. I feel like having a drink. You're not going to drink the rubbing alcohol, that's for sure, Missy. Get that right out of your mind. Alright. Moving on down. Just starting over. If you guys missed yesterday's show, that was a great show. Lots of murder, lots of death. Finding all my stuff again? The odds of that were nearly impossible. I picked a server at random and it was actually the same server I had been on earlier in the day and got all my stuff back. Hey, Lord Katzenira. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. I absolutely hate a crowbar, but if I have no other weapon choice, I will use it. You guys know I hate the crowbar. Crowbar can go jump on a lake. That's what I think about Mr. Crowbar. I hate Mr. Crowbar. I think he's terrible. Bad influence. We're gonna take it into some rags. That'll be good for eating blood. Hey, excuse me, Goot. Also dubbed the spots Geekdomo's Killing Fields. Yes. We'll get over there. We're actually going to head that way after we do a quick sweep of Electro here. I just started off on the beach. I restarted because, I switched servers. Because that was the strangest thing. Come on, put the cargo pants on. So you don't like these cargo pants? Are they just not good enough for you? No. There we go. I was walking up the stairs, and I turned the corner and opened up a door, and my legs broke. Both of my legs broke, opening a door. But that's a little bit excessive. Usually doors don't require legs to be broken. So we restarted and just jumped on this server, and so far so good. When I jumped on this server, there was a room right next to me that had a backpack and a hat. Are any of these pieces of fruit good? No. Rotten kiwi and a rotten banana. So I'm heading over to the, oh no. Oi. Oy vey. They must have restarted the server. Okay. Exit. And then we'll go to this one. No, let's go to internet. Let's see if I can find another daytime server. Sorry about so much server swapping today, guys. It's really annoying. I didn't think you could have a lock on your servers. I thought they basically said you weren't allowed to do that. Daytime. Let's try this one. Unfortunately, I'm in the town, and depending on where I log out at, there's a good chance I'm going to spawn right next to a zombie. Oh, good. I'm glad you're able to watch. Das ist sehr gut. Wow, talk about a rollback. No, zombie, go away. I don't have a crowbar this time, mister. No, you can't see me. See, that's the problem. They have that line of sight issue. They can still see. Whoa, that was pretty. They can still see you no matter if you're in or out of a building. Technically, shouldn't be able to see you. Oh no. Okay. So I don't have a crowbar, but at this point I don't give a damn about that goddamn crowbar. I really don't. That's the only thing I'm really missing. I got the backpack. Oh, the cargo pants, yeah. Forgot about them. Yeah, the server's banding, isn't it? A little bit of rubber band, man. Drink. Drink. Yeah, she's not gonna be thirsty for a while now. So you guys, not necessarily you two that are sitting in the chat right now. Well, actually, there's like 8 or 9 of you. You guys, you talked me into getting Rust. So I got Rust, and it is a pretty damn good game. So I will take that suggestion and say good job. Because it's a lot of fun. So that's the deal. I'm going to play this for 30 days and then we'll do some Rust. So we're day 14 here, so we only have 16 days to go. And I next week I'll be able to stream a lot more. And we are a few days behind. I think I should be on like day 20 right now, but holidays and all that other stuff. What are you gonna do, right? Ooh, a nice banana. Oh, and a helmet. Motorcycle helmet's always good for better protection than that hat. Yeah, I looked like my character. Oh, I was saying a little bit earlier for those just joining us, that it's 5 degrees below zero outside right now, and with the wind chill it's like 15 below. It is cold as a witch's nipple. Which I don't really understand that whole thing. Witch's nipple, witch's tail, whatever. What makes it so much colder on a witch than it is on a normal woman? These are life things to think about and to ponder. So anyway, I got Rust. It's a zombie survival game. I use zombie in air quotes because, much like DayZ is right now, there's not many zombies and you can pretty much just avoid them. It does have some cool features. You can play as a you're playing as a survivor, and you have to build everything from scratch. Like you start off with nothing, but you have a rock. You have a rock, a med kit, and a torch, and I don't know which is going to stick around after it gets out of alpha, but for right now you have a rock, a torch, and a med kit, and you literally have to build everything out of wood and stone, and it's kind of cool. It's cool to build little houses and stuff. There's a couple dead players there. But the zombies seem pretty excited about being around. Oh, hi there. How you doing? My name's Geekdomo. Just coming through. You really think those guys died to zombies on the stairs? Nothing really worth taking from those guys. Ooh, pristine combat boots. My mama wears combat boots. Yeah, I bought Endless Space, so if Trendane gets it, we will definitely play it. I need some help though. There's some stuff on it that I don't know how to do. More so than like most other games. Like I'm trying to figure out like how to build ships, and I sent off all my ships to explore the universe. When they came back, they just sort of hung around, and I couldn't make them do anything else. So I'm sure there's stuff I'm not doing right. We'll take that. Take this. I'll take this, and we'll take this. I'll take your orange raincoat. Everything else, not too interested in. I have a see-through body. That's interesting. Oh, it's doing that thing again. I have to log off. Jeez. It's just, it's been really super buggy lately. Got 357 Magnum. Oh, you saw that, Scoots. Good. Okay, let's, sorry, I gotta exit out. Let's see. Let's try this one. That was weird. It's a great game. Just won a diplomacy victory. I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of things I don't understand. So if you want, sometime we can get on Skype and you could walk me through doing it there in Metallica. That'd be excellent. I'd like the help. So I didn't get a chance to play again. Like I said last night after I died, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna hop onto another server, get everything going. And get all my gear and then be ready for today's episode, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So we're just starting from scratchola, rock and rolla. Oh, she's just DC'd. Come on. There's another 45. I've already got one. Hey, Nurgabert. Oh, that's weird. Am I still laggy? Why won't she put these pants on? There's just something with all the servers today are acting really weird. There's another 45. I don't need 3 45s. I do need rounds though. Let's go down. Another 45. Is there any rounds? There's rounds for the 357 there. Some handcuffs. Let's see. Oh, they're 45 rounds, but I don't have a magazine to put them in. No, medkit. That's helpful. I am wearing a bright orange suit. Alright, can we please put these pants on, for God's sake? It's using up all my inventory space. Go away, lady. I don't like Avon. It'd be hard to top yesterday's stream. You killed my friend in quoting scripture. Yeah. Yesterday was awesome. That was a really fun stream. We'll head over that way anyway, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. It's always the fun part about DayZ is you don't know what's going to happen. We could do this whole stream and not see another player at all, and just be bored out of our skulls. Or we could see 10 players from in now until we get there. Alright. Stop. Hammer time. Put the pants on. Okay, we'll take these pants off. Can I take these pants off? Black jeans, okay. We'll put the stuff in here. Maybe it's like some kind of bug that says that you can't have anything in the jeans you're trying to switch. There it goes. Take these pants off. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with the pants on the ground. Okay, perfect. You can't put rounds into a 45 without a magazine, so we need to find an axe. And did they say how many copies sold since DayZ came out on Steam? Well, he made $30 million within the first week of profit. which isn't which isn't bad. That was the first week, so since then, who knows? I know that a lot of other people are not giving it as much credit as I am. I've seen some really, really nasty things about it, and I'm like, come on guys, it's alpha, and he's pretty much developed this game by himself, you know? Well, a knife is always handy to open up cans with. So I think that it might have slowed down just from the amount of bad press that's out there. I wouldn't really call it press, but you know, the internet is pretty much wide open now for anybody to be a critic, which is okay. But because of that, a lot of people's opinions get out there and they look like gospel. Hey, Tweaker Bulgaria, how you doing? This game costs $20 right now, right guys? Or $29? $30? It's still in alpha, so when it finally comes out, it's gonna be like 40 bucks. Yeah, $30 US. If you guys are new here, please hit the follow button down there so that you can be updated when I stream. I do stream a lot. We have a lot of regulars here tonight. Scoots Magoot, Metallica for Life, and Durgabert. All you guys, Realtor X, or Realtor X. All you guys I recognize. Shout out to you. So we're just the whole purpose of this game, if you're new to checking it out. Ah, you stupid zombie! There's never anything here. Why did I even come in here? There's never anything in this house. Whoa! But there are lots of zombies outside. What do they do? Pick up? Remember yesterday we were saying how there's just never any zombies? They must have just picked them right up. Thanks, Streaker Bulgaria. Well, can you read Russian? Because I sure as hell can't, and I don't know. Oh, it's Electro. It's Electro. I knew it was an Electro. But I'm really bad with Russian, so I'm probably gonna brutalize it. I know you're not in Russia, being if you're from Bulgaria. But my wife's former East German, or she's from East Germany, and that was former Russia, Soviet controlled, so she knows Russian. They taught her to her in grade school. I had a hammer. I haven't really seen much of a purpose for, to be honest with you. Open up, says I. Okay. We're just headed back down towards the air base, which has a stockpile of weapons. Lots of good stuff. Yeah, could I please tell you more about it? Sure. So it's a zombie survival game. It's based off of a mod. This is the standalone version, but there was a mod for a game called Arma 2. You needed Arma 2, and you also needed Operation Arrowhead. Those two games together, you then put the mod on top, and you had to run a program called DayZ Commander to connect up to it. It was a real pain in the neck to play, but people still loved it because it's got some really cool features to it that are not obvious right on the surface. You're going, wait, this is pretty boring. I'm watching this guy run. Actually, I have a girl character. So it's a zombie game where you're fighting the environment, and then you're also fighting zombies. So the zombies are trying to eat you. The environment's trying to kill you. You can break your leg by jumping over a fence like I'm about ready to do, or you could get dysentery or eat a piece of bad fruit. You can die of starvation and thirst very easily. You can get cold and get hypothermia. All the different things that are happening in the environment are trying to kill you. And then on top of that, they have zombies. Now, this is still alpha stage, so this normally has hundreds of zombies in this area, and you're not able to run through here like I am right now, because they'll chase you forever. So then you got the zombie aspect, you got the environmental aspect, and then you got players. So other players right now want my stuff that I've got in my backpack, because I've been gathering it and they need it. Like if they're out of water or something to drink, they need some soda, and I have soda now. So for them, the best thing for them to do is to kill me and take my soda. So you have the environment that's trying to kill you, you have the zombies trying to kill you, and then you have players that are trying to kill you. And then on top of all of that, you have permadeath. meaning that when your character dies, it's gone for good, never to come back. So you have to start all the way over from scratch, which I just did about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. And here we are. It's a permanent death game. If you die, you die, and all those things are trying to kill you. So right now it looks like a gathering game because that's pretty much all I'm doing is gathering and just kind of avoiding zombies. When the zombies get back to their normal levels, it's very difficult to go in and out of these houses because there's zombies waiting in all the corners, there's zombies in the house, and they're walking on the roads. So you can't just like walk up and take stuff. You gotta be very methodical about how you're gonna get in there and get your stuff. Yeah, X Rebirth, Metallica for Life says you'll probably get X Rebirth. See, I'm drinking water from a pond directly, which is a pond, but it's really a well. This well could have dysentery in it, or cholera. So I could get very, very sick very quickly, and die. The character can just literally die from drinking water. So they have things like water purification tablets, and they have all these little things in here to help you survive, but you have to find them, and they're pretty rare. Like, I've only found purification tablets once myself, just by running around, and then once when I killed a player they had some purification tablets, but I've never just come across them. Ooh, more 45 rounds? Just like before, I'm gonna have like 1,045 rounds, and only like one magazine to put them in. So you can take shirts like this is a bad shirt, so I'm going to tear it up into rags and use that for if I start bleeding, because that's one thing in this game that'll kill you pretty damn quickly, is getting smacked by a zombie and you start bleeding out. If you bleed bad enough, you can die pretty quickly. Yes, well, Sickness, he says, Kluk7 says, or Kluck, like Kluck7, says that they haven't implemented sickness in the water yet. I did one time, however, drink from one of those wells and I got sick right afterwards, so I don't know if that was a coincidence or what. I could have got sick from something else. No, I'll probably get DayZ, but I'll get down the road after X Rebirth right out the bat, and it's buggy as hell. It's better now. Yeah, I'm waiting for X Rebirth to kind of get fixed up, and I'll go back to playing it. I paid all that money for it. I do want to play it. I'm just gonna start over from scratch and just start over. So water purification useless right now. Hi though. Thanks for the feedback. This game seems really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to buying it. Is this game It is the gameplay comfortable, and also is there one server where the whole world can play, or is it separate EU and Americas? I don't know about the EU America thing, but there are hundreds of servers right now, probably 500-600 servers, maybe more. Every day they get new ones, and you can rent a server if you want. You can literally just have your own private server. Eventually, right now I think they turned off the private part, but you can still rent your own server and run it yourself. True fact, vitamins cure sickness. That's cool. I found some vitamins the other day, and I actually had 2 bottles of them. I just kept eating them because I'm like, well, I'll eat the vitamins. What is it gonna do? They're gonna hurt. So, if you guys are sort of on the fence, I would actually, at this point right now, I might recommend don't buy this game. Unless you're just trying to get the deal for having it so cheap at 30 bucks is pretty damn cheap. You'll see when we get into the gameplay, it is still a bit buggy. When I'm going up and fighting other players, I can shoot them pretty quickly, but there's sometimes some bad server lag. So if I shoot them and they're dead, they could, on their screen they might not have died yet, and they'll shoot me back, and then on my screen I'm not dead. All of a sudden both of us end up dead. It's really weird. Like the other day at Scoots and I accidentally shot each other, and I shot him and he didn't fall over or nothing. And then after my character was dead, I could see, you could like look around your character after they died. I could see him dead on the ground. I was like, wait, I didn't think I killed him, even though I shot him in the face like 30 times with a bullet. Yeah, ruined food can get you sick. That's definitely true. You don't eat any ruined fruit in this game. Even though if you're starving and thirsty and hungry, just don't eat it. Just try to get to the next area and see if you can find something there. I also gained blood and stuff from black and white to full color about 30 minutes. Really? That's awesome, because that's the one part I really hate. What he's talking about with the black and white is if your character's been bleeding a lot, the color gets really washed out. Now you guys can't see it because... Oh, there's a bat. I'll take a bat. I don't have a melee weapon right now. but it's like one of those things that's stuck in the midair. See, this is a little bit of bugs that we're talking about here. So I actually can't even pick that bat up, even though it's right in front of me. Don't need a headlight. So what he's talking about is if your character gets beat up enough and they bleed out, the color gets really washed out, and it's really, really hard to see things. Like, it looks like you're colorblind. The richness of colors are gone. And so one of the things I'm like, man, how am I going to get my vision back to normal? So I didn't realize that vitamins would do that. Thanks for the little tip there, Scoots. Some cans of food. She's getting a bit hungry, so I think we're going to eat this banana. Bananas, fruit in this game, specifically oranges, fruit can give you, heal your hunger and your thirst at the same time. So there's a bad orange. Do not eat that kind of stuff. It will get you sick. So you broke your legs. Did you ever get your legs put back together? I know in the game they've said that if you find some sticks and some duct tape, you can make yourself a splint, and your character can walk again. Maybe not run, but walk, which is pretty damn good considering. So if you eat enough of vitamins and enough of food and everything, you'll get your color back. If you break your legs, which I did when we very first started this, by opening a door, my legs automatically broke, which was another bug. But if you break your legs, you fall to the ground every time your character tries to walk. They'll stand up and then they fall right over. And you have to crawl everywhere, so it's pretty much game over. At that point, you have to try to find a zombie or something to kill you, because you're going to die anyway. So Scoots, you kind of got back from the dead by eating a bunch of food and stuff. It's pretty cool. So the sunglasses I'm wearing right now are called Rocket Aviators, because the developer of the game, the guy who made the first mod, his name's Dean Rocket Hall, and he's a Special Forces guy. Oops, jeez. Who's had survival training. Is that a car? No way. Oh, is it broken? For a second there, it had all the glass in it. I was like, I have not seen a vehicle yet in this game. There's supposed to be vehicles in the old Arma mod. There was. That was weird. For a brief second there, it had all the glass and everything, and I was like, oh my god, a car. Relogged and it was fixed. No idea, but I was stick still, and the chat thing said I feel healthy, and my legs were fixed when I relogged. That's what happened here. My legs broke when I opened the door. I just fell over. In the beginning here, you guys might not have seen that. It was right when I very first started streaming. And I just like, well, let me log off and try another server, and I went to another server and my legs were better. I mean, I know that's probably a cheap way to do things, but I don't feel that I really did break my legs, so I'm going to try to fix that. So what we're doing right now, everybody, is we're heading back down towards the airfield, which is my favorite spot. I love going down there, getting some guns, and then murdering other players. Right now, I don't have anything. I can't murder anybody with anything. I got a nice 357, which doesn't require a magazine to load. Ah! That was crazy. But there's a lot of jerkiness going on in these servers today, too. Where they're, like, yanking around in different ways. Probably isn't best to run through a swamp, but I have combat boots. My sickness went from red to yellow, and I was curious as to why. So there's one more town before we get to the air base. That is Chernogorsk. Wow, I'm really bad with these names. But that's right up here. To the left, you can see it in the distance. For the cranes. So I got a knife I could use maybe to fight somebody. That's pretty much it. And I'm wearing a bright orange backpack in an orange raincoat. I'm like as visible as you possibly could be. We're gonna just scoot right through that town. I'm gonna run a little faster. Mainly because we're so far away and I don't want to have to make you guys stand there and watch me just run at the gentle jogging pace. The jogging pace in this game is basically you can run at that speed and you don't use as much energy. This sprint that I'm doing right now will make me thirstier quicker, but I got like 4 or 5 ways to drink right now. I got like 2 cans of soda, I think a water bottle. No, that's not a water bottle. I got alcohol, which rubbing alcohol is good for fixing wounds. And I've got full canteen, almost a full canteen. So you can eat rotten fruit and then eat vitamins and it fixes the sickness. It's not like that in real life, but we're coming up to the Geekdomo killing fields, and I don't have a weapon to kill with. So this is gonna be quite interesting. Scoots Magoo. Oh, let's see here. I'm just gonna keep running until I get like yellow or orange hunger and thirst, and then I'll say, okay, time to stop, because I've got enough food here with me. I got food and water, or food and drink. So back to Rust. Anybody in the audience have it? You're the ones. Somebody here talked me into getting it. They said I need to play Rust because it's amazing. And I was like, oh well, I don't know. So I ended up getting it. It was on sale, I think, today. So I bought it. And sure enough, it's a pretty darn good game. It's a zombie, not quite Minecraft. You don't dig in the ground, at least yet. But it's kind of like a mix between a little bit of this, DayZ, and a little bit of Minecraft, in that you build things. You build buildings. And then there's a bunch of radiation hazard areas where if you walk into it, your little Geiger counter starts going off and tells you that you're in a bad spot. This was the site of our crazy escapade yesterday. That was pretty fun, man. We're going to make some more fun today. We're going to see what we can do when we get down here to the... Open up the can of baked beans with a kitchen knife, which means I'm going to spill some of it, and I'll eat it anyway. A little bit of high-powered fuel with the baked beans. Beans, beans, magical fruit. I don't know how piracy is accepted in other countries, but almost everyone pirates in Bulgaria, so you can probably get almost every non-player multiplayer. Yeah, that's the only problem with this game is this is multiplayer.